Hey, happy Mindful Monday. If this is your first time joining my live, welcome in. Yeah, I'm not in the best moods today because of some things, which I'll talk about briefly, but if this is your first time joining my live, get yourself cozy and comfortable. You can get a pillow, a blanket, your pets, anything, a candle. Make it a routine for yourself. Get nice and cozy with me. But yeah, we're gonna do meditation today, and I'm gonna do a tarot reading too. Just because tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and I don't know everyone that celebrates it, but I just figured, not gonna do a live tomorrow night. I'm just gonna do a bonus today. So yeah, hearts, hi Bambi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in again. I know, I was just texting you too. I'm like, wait, why am I acting like I didn't see you? My brain is tired. My gosh, it's a lot. Let me see. I'm gonna get some music, and I actually want to light some incense for myself, so we can take a second. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this in a second. Let me see. Get some music going. Hey, Dwayne. I am a little frazzled right now. I'm gonna talk about it in a moment. I don't want to complain too much about my life circumstances, but just want to give some feedback or update everyone. Yes, Rocky, I just got home. How are you doing today? I'm gonna light some incense right here. A moment. No, not right now, buddy. Let me see what's up. Well, I can start talking about it as I light my incense, so I don't take up too much time as we prepare for the meditation. So yeah, my Instagram was disabled. Sucks because I obviously don't go against any violations or anything. It's just because of let me know if you guys can't hear me, by the way, because I'm putting my phone down and the speaker's at the bottom. But yeah, my account was disabled because of my account got hacked on Instagram last month. I think I already explained that whole story to you guys. I thought a friend was doing a contest, and I was just talking to them literally recently, and then I clicked on a link, and then, yeah, it had a hacker hack my account, and that really sucks because clearly, my account has, a purpose other than being, a diary or whatever. That's important, too, but I care about people, and I make my page as a wellness page to serve people out there. That's my life purpose. So yeah, Instagram got hacked a month ago, and then that person got mad when I got my account back. They were salty about it, and then they reported my account a few times, and then I got suspended. And then I appealed that, and obviously I'm a real person, so then they did a video, ID verification thing, and then I got my IG account back, right? Because I'm a real person, obviously, and I don't go against any violations. I just do live streams and meditation, all that good stuff, because I help people. So yeah, cool. Got my account back in 2 hours after that first report or whatever from that hacker. And then after that, I'm pretty sure they did give up. And then, yeah, last week, I'm sure some of you guys know, I am going to be starring in a music video for some of my friends in their music group. Shout out to Culture Crew, because I love them. But yeah, as they're growing in Philly, they have haters and people who are just misinformed about the current people who are in the group and stuff. And, obviously everyone has a past. When you work with groups of people, there's a past. And so, yeah, this person believed some rumors or things that happened in the past. They believe that the current members are part of those negative rumors, which the current people are not. And I know that without a doubt. So, yeah, that person was mad that in my tarot live stream, for those of you who are there, they were mad that, I was saying, oh, this is not the time for that. This is, my time with you guys on the live stream to do my tarot readings, right? And so, yeah, I told them, hey, if you're going to message me, whatever the issue is, then you can message me and tell me. It doesn't have to be on my live stream, right? That's respectful. And so then afterwards, they left a long comment like after the live was like posted on Instagram. And then I reported the comment. I told my friend who was part of the music group, and I told them about it. And I took their advice, and I decided to report. Well, I decided to report their comment, and then I ended up restricting them as per my friend's instruction. Just because I'm like, yeah, that negative energy doesn't have to be on my tarot post. And then they didn't even actually end up messaging me. I think they just wanted to get like some kind of like visual for everyone on my comment section. They could have actually just messaged me. They were just trying to get attention. Or probably just also had wrong information, right? So, yeah, they didn't like that I reported their comment because they most likely got some violation, right? And they must have been doing that to multiple different people that they reached out to or whatever. And so, yeah, they ended up reporting me too. That's the only way I got my account suspended last Wednesday night. You guys probably didn't notice. It was just 2 hours. I was just trying to handle it without there being like a whole frazzle. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I got my account back, obviously, like for a few days, and then I think that, I don't know, maybe they reported me again or something. My friend thinks it's AI, so yeah, I don't know, like if it's AI or what. I just feel like it's like obviously the wrongly reported stuff from people, and plus like the hacker, and then I'm this hater who's like mad at other people, not even me, and then it's just like, okay. Like, and then I guess if it was AI, they're like, oh, too many reports on this account or whatever. And I guess, like, this account shouldn't be on here or something or whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to figure that out. And I'm not stopping until I get my account back. Because I worked my ass off to literally, like, do what I'm doing. And, like, you know what I mean? I worked so hard on my Instagram account. And I made a lot of connections with people. I probably wouldn't know half the people there if it wasn't for what I was doing. So yeah, that's just a little story on that. But I think with that being said, I believe you can manifest things into your life and things can change. Because just like when I first believed my account wouldn't come back, I did manifest it back because I took aligned action, right? So that's what we're doing today with our meditation. We're going to focus our energy on our willpower and our inner strength. And we are going to meditate on being calm and our power within and feeling that energy and focus on that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, and no matter what, just trusting that what happens is meant to happen. So said you're doing great. Sorry, I started going on my tangent when you commented. I'm glad you're doing great. I'm glad if anyone else could be in a positive mood, that's great, honestly. Like that will be good for me to like also just feel that, and I can feel the vibes from you. So I hope I don't bring it down for anyone. I'm just in a serious mood right now, and I'm extremely tired. So all of these things at once are happening, but it's okay. Yes, Rocky's saying hi. He's just constantly meowing like every 2 seconds. Yeah, say hello. Now he wants to be quiet. Okay, he doesn't like being on camera. He's camera shy. All right. Yeah, the troll that was trolling. Yeah, they were that person. Okay, I know some people left. I'm sorry, I didn't get to reply to some people, but it's okay. A little bit. Hello. You said you got no sleep last night. Same. All right. I mean, I got sleep. I need to get more sleep in general. 4 to 6 hours of sleep isn't good. Okay, let's meditate. Oh, hi, Ricky. You said hi, Rocky. Hello. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for popping in on my page. Hopefully you enjoy meditation. You'll like what I'm doing tonight. I downloaded some new music I do want us to use. But yeah, just a reminder, if you missed the beginning, I'm going to do tarot reading at the end a bit this time instead of the beginning. So, let me get my music together here, and then we'll just start the meditation itself. Oh my goodness, Rocky, what's going on? What is going on, my boy? Hey, Dux, how are you? It's nice to see ya. Thank you, Bambi, for handling the comments. Because some people, I don't know, they just be trolling on live streams. As we can see, right? As we know. Hey, Dux, how are you? Did I say hi already? I probably did. My brain. You probably noticed my Instagram account is disabled. I talked about it in the beginning of the video, so if you want to watch that back, feel free to. But I'm just going to focus on trying to get in good vibes for our meditation, because I show up. This is what I do, right? Even if I'm going through shit or whatever, even if I was sick, I still show up for this, because this is the one thing that I can do for myself and for other people. So it's like my commitment to just my life purpose. All right, I'm trying to find the music I just downloaded last night, but I think I just gotta move on to the old music we used to use. So it's okay, it's fine. I will do that more next week. Yes, Rocky, hello. Pig or cat? Oh, that's a lion. Okay. You funny. All right, Rocky, you wanna lead the meditation tonight? Yeah, it's just going to be 20 minutes, and then I'll do a short tarot afterwards. Let's see here. Let's start with... We're going to do... Since I sort of wanted to do a breathwork with the music out, the new music I was downloading, but it's okay. Let's see if we can use this one. There's stuff I like on Spotify, but it ends up like being copyrighted, so I don't want to get in trouble on here too. So, but I didn't even actually do anything wrong on Instagram. So we're gonna use this song like we usually would. Okay. Let's do 2 to 3 rounds of the breath work. Okay. So I'm gonna have us do is 2 faster pace ones. Okay. I want us to do deep belly breathing. Okay, so you can go with the rhythm. Just like in, 2, out, 2, in, 2, out, 2. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll do 10 of those, and then we'll do a breath retention, holding out on the out breath. We'll try 1 minute and 30 seconds, okay? We can do double speed too, so in, 2, out, 2. And then we do double speed, like you're making a circle. Okay. So that's what we'll do. 10 regular speed, 10 double speed. And breath hold out. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Okay, follow along. Let's see. I'm gonna restart the music. Okay, in position. Sit back, shoulders relaxed. And together in 3, 2, 1. Okay, sorry, I'm messing it up. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm all off kilter today. Let's wait a little bit. Let me restart it. Let's just feel into your body. Close your eyes. Take some normal breaths in and out. And then together in 3, 2, 1. Two more. Double speed. Last one. Exhale all the way. Sigh out. And then hold on their out breath for 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're going to relax into our body and trust that we can hold our breath for a long period of time. Just allowing yourself to get in touch with any sensations in the body. Any tingliness in your fingers. Maybe a lightness in your chest. maybe ask yourself, how can I soften a little more in this moment? And if you can't hold for a full minute and 30 seconds, just exhale or inhale a little breath and then exhale to rest out. Got 15 more seconds. You're doing amazing. Just keep relaxing into your present moment. And 3, 2, 1, breathe all the way in. Fill up in the belly and chest, hold. Squeeze here in the belly, in your abdominals, in your pelvic muscles, as if you're squeezing in your pee, sending this energy up to the crown of your head. Imagine this energy above the space right above your head. And then sigh out any limiting beliefs, any self-doubts, any anxiety. Doesn't serve you here in this moment. And then taking a few normal breaths in and out, resetting for our next round of our fast-paced breathing. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. And then allowing ourselves to get back to our breathing, into our fast-paced breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Three more. Double speed. Last one. Gonna exhale all the way out. Good. And allow yourself to hold on the out breath again for another minute and 30 seconds. I invite you in this moment to do a quick body scan from head to toe, from toe to head, and notice where tension may lie in the body. Allow it to soften. Allow your mind and body to know that you are in a safe space, that your stillness is a safe space. Just 15 more seconds. And together, breathing in 3, 2, 1. Fill all the way up in the belly and chest. Send this energy up. Imagine a light energy connecting from the crown of your head up to the sky, to your highest self. And then allowing any remaining negative energies, any anxieties to leave you. Sigh it all the way out. Breathe all the way in again. And sigh it out again. Slowly, just breathing in through the nose. Slowly exhaling out. Just becoming aware of your breath. Still intentionally breathing in deeply through the belly and chest. And now I invite you to, on your own count, breathe in for a count of 4. Hold at the top for a count of 4. Exhale out for a count of 4. And then all the way after that exhale, all the way out, holding for a count of 4. 3, 2, and continuing to continue this breath, counting of 4. Maybe imagining a box in your mind. Maybe there's like a laser of lights that creates this box. Allow this box to appear with nothing else around, just blank space in your mind. Blank black space or white space. And then within this box, you're starting to bring to mind an image that represents your willpower. Maybe you imagine a heart. Maybe you imagine a ball of fire in this see-through light box created by your breath. Maybe your willpower shows up as a tool that you use for a special skill or talent you have. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe your willpower shows up as a paintbrush. Maybe a guitar, if you play instruments. Maybe you're a DJ. And a deck appears in the box. What does your willpower look like to you? How does it show up? So counting the breath for 4 counts. And just allowing this image to come to mind as slowly or as fast as it's natural to you. Your willpower in a box. How would your willpower feel? How would you be able to identify it if you were looking at it right in front of your face? Maybe you even envision a scenario where you showed willpower in a situation. Maybe it's a scene in a movie or TV show that you love. Or a scene from real life. And now maybe you lost your count of 4, or if you were still counting for 4 on each breath, I invite you to return to your natural breathing and just envision this box with your image of your willpower. And now as this box is in front of you with your willpower, your symbol of willpower, I invite you to either imagine you're reaching your arms out or actually reach your arms out and imagine that you're grabbing this box in midair and intentionally opening maybe a lid if there is a lid for the box, and if not, maybe you're just reaching through the box. You're reaching in for your willpower, grabbing it with a confidence, a sense of wonder, holding it in your palm as if it's real, which it is, because we've all tapped into our willpower at some point in our lives. And you're holding it in your hands. Just feeling it. And maybe as our willpower has shined a light, has a temperature, maybe we build some warmth with it here, and we rub our palms together, maybe pretending we're still holding what this object is, or that maybe it turns into a ball of light in between your hands for a moment, just creating a portal of energy. Rub the palms a little faster, a little more, until you feel a heat, like you could start a fire. And then slowly release the palms apart, still doing a circular motion. Feel that energy, the tingliness between your palms. Your willpower is still here now in your hand. And you bring the palms to the heart, allowing your willpower to mesh into your heart. And maybe now slide your right hand a little lower than the chest, right below the breastbone, over the ribs, or in the upper part of your belly. Connecting your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakras together. Your chakra of willpower is your solar plexus. Connecting that to your chakra of love, your heart chakra. Breathing into this space. Breathing into your willpower that you've gave an image to, and you've now meshed its energy into your own in this present moment. Allowing yourself to feel much more invigorated with life. You can finish just a little bit more. Allowing yourself to acknowledge the power of your willpower and how it gets you through so many different things in life. I invite you now in this moment to envision a scenario, or allow a few scenarios to come to mind where you embodied your willpower. Feel this willpower. Allow it to fire up in the pit of your belly. What sensations would you feel with willpower? What emotions would you feel with willpower? Maybe it's the same for all of us. Or maybe you might just feel a different temperature. Maybe it's hot and fiery, or warm and fuzzy. Taking a few more seconds here to envision you embodying your willpower. Actual moments in your life that can come to mind. And if it's hard to, then allow yourself to envision for another moment a time you would like to happen, a situation you would like to happen. Envision yourself embodying, creating this moment for yourself. And as you breathe in a few more breaths here for the willpower that you've cultivated within yourself, that you've reminded of yourself, that is within yourself. Allow yourself to breathe in more light energy, fueling up this willpower, filling up love in your heart and confidence in the upper belly and the solar plexus. Maybe gently tap this area to get more in touch. And now just 3 more big deep breaths we'll take in together, allowing ourselves to fill up fully with a fire in our hearts, a fire in our belly, a passion for all that we're able to do, all that we're able to create, just by being, just by living. I invite us to take a big deep breath all the way in, through the nose, fill up in your belly, in chest. Sigh out into the universe. And again, through the nose, fill up in the belly and chest. Hold this time, bring an intention into mind that you want to set out into the universe. Embodying your willpower. Sigh it out into the world. Allow the universe to take it, to make it known. And one more time, one last one. Bring that intention to mind. I intend for no one to bring me down. I intend to choose positive thoughts, whatever intention. And sigh it out into the universe one last time. Returning to your natural breath. If your palms weren't already down on your lap, feel free to bring them down. Take this last moment to feel into the body, to notice any sensations. Scan from toe to head, from head to toe. Allow yourself to soften a little more. one more moment. Allowing yourself to continue the rest of your night, the rest of your week with a willpower of fire in your heart, in your belly, in your mind. I invite you to slowly blink your eyes open. Allow this aura of energy to be surrounded all around you. Take your time. And when you're back, welcome back. Thank you for doing my meditation tonight and joining. Let me know how you feel now. I would love to know how you felt before the meditation and how you felt now after the meditation. Feel free to share any thoughts. You could do one phrase, do a sentence, share a whole paragraph. Just in whatever way you feel like you can be able to just be vulnerable with yourself, tap into your willpower, and maybe, you never know, you could inspire someone else on your life journey, on your experience, and help them out. Hey, the dude Eric, how you doing? No worries at all. Hope you were able to get a good bit of the meditation in. Good, I'm glad you felt good. How am I feeling? Thank you, Dwayne, for asking and checking in with me. I feel better. I definitely feel lighter as well. I think definitely guiding the meditations helps me feel grounded in my own way, even though I'm not able to experience it the exact same way you guys do. Yeah, I feel more centered. I trust in the universe that what's meant to happen will happen, and that's also part of willpower as well, knowing that, you know, things aren't happening to us, they're happening for us. So even as I explained my story in the beginning about what happened today, I don't know, my Instagram page, I worked so hard on building that, you know, but it's like, at the end of the day, when I die someday, it's not gonna be, probably not gonna be there anymore, right? At the end of the day, like, my impact has been with you guys, and then the times, you know, I was able to, like, spend doing these live streams. And I can always make another page, and it'll take time again. It took me 4 years to build what I was building with that, but, you know, I'm pretty sure I'll get it back. I believe the universe does have my best interest in mind. All my challenges have ended up being for my good in some kind of way, and I realized that. So I think that's for everyone. We got to remember that, guys. Remember that things aren't happening to us, they're happening for us. And we also have to think of it as, like, they're happening with us. Like, we're one with the universe, and when we're born, you know, we don't have any preconceived judgments of life or anything, and we are connected to something that's just, like, you know, vast, and we can't fully comprehend, like, existence and awareness, right? And, you know, we really do have to see our challenges and things that happen as a way for us to grow and literally be in willpower, be, like, powerful and one with, like, that high energy, right? Like, it's our choice to see that. And I'm a human, so I'm gonna obviously, you know, I still seem down probably. But it's because I have so much I have to do. I have an event in person I'm trying to hold in the city on Sunday, and it's like, I worked hard on making that post, but I'm like, I have to figure out, I'm gonna get my account back. That's, mark my words. There's, like, no way it's gone for good, because it's like, you know, it doesn't make sense. Like, I didn't do anything wrong and get my account suspended, so I think I'll get it back, and I'll be fine regardless. Okay. Oh, and sorry, tarot time. I forgot about that part, right? So we can do a quick little tarot. It's not going to be as long as the Instagram lives that I would do, right? But we're gonna do what we can. So now we're gonna do some lo-fi beats. Lo-fi beats and tarot for like 20 minutes. I'm just gonna make this at most an hour live stream. I didn't want to do too much longer. We'll see what comes through here. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate you for asking too. I'm just staying as calm and centered as I can. Honestly, I'm so tired and stressed in general. I'm like, I ain't got time right now to be upset. Let's see. And then, like I said, it just got to be one with everything. Okay, let me see. Original. Relax. Okay. The dude Eric said, hey, I've been practicing on songwriting. Can I try? What do you mean? Can you try what? Writing some songs out? Like, or sending your songs in the live? You could do that if you want. Doak said, no worries, you would get it back. Yeah, I feel like I will. Doesn't make sense. I got it back before 2 other times. People are just haters out here, and it's like, and I genuinely feel for the first person who was the hacker. I'm gonna start getting my cards out, but I genuinely feel for that first person who was the hacker and was mad that I got my account back. Because, you know, when I think about it, he must have been really he must be in a crazy place in his life to feel like, oh, I have to hack a wellness girl's account and just be mad about it that she got her account back. Like, it's just like, that's so sad, like, to really be in that place. So I'm glad I'm not that person. Hopefully, you know, I mean, I believe in karma and I think that's going to come back to him, but, you know, so is that. And then for the other person who is just a hater over my friends and spreading rumors around without even, like, knowing, like, facts to this day, I feel bad for them because it's like my friends are, like, getting successful and they're busting their butt to make a community, and then this person's, like, they're thinking of them. It's like they live rent-free in this person's head. It's, like, so sad. Like, I mean, you know, to really go on someone else's live stream that you don't even know and then, like, try to turn them against them is, like, ridiculous. And I feel bad. I feel bad for anyone that does anything negative like that because it's just like, you must hate your life, honestly. And it's just like, whoa, I'm so sorry for you. And I have all the love in my heart that I hope you figure that out, you know? Because really imagine being in that place. Oof, that's rough. Anyway, so, oh, it's cool. I saw this. I feel like pulling both these today. Sometimes I like looking at the bottom cards every now and again. So we're going to do 2. I felt called to it. I feel like they seem a little connected. So this first one we have, it says, when you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. That's awesome. It sort of looks like sort of like what we imagine with our willpower, right? If you did that. I mean, I know you probably had different images, but for me, sometimes I go between like a heart and then like a ball of fire. And so this sort of like reminds me of like either like a Big Bang, but not really. It's sort of like, to me, like a soul, right? It's like, it's encased in like this circle, like an orb, right? And then to me, it reminds me of willpower, and because of the color scheme, yellow and orange. Yellow is your solar plexus, your willpower, transformation, energy center. The orange is your creativity, your sensuality and sexuality, but also creativity mostly, like in your lower abdomen area. So those combined together is like that fire in your belly, like literally. So I think that's really cool. And the words, when you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like we haven't gotten this before. So this really is about like the connections you make with people. It could be one person. It could be multiple people for you guys, right? But when you really bond with them, you can combine your energies together, your skills together, your minds together, and really come up with something amazing that can help people, right? And I just think of the connections I've made with some people and like some of the collaborations I've had before, and I think that's just, I think, you know, this is like really what the humans in the most beautiful way can be, you know? And I think we have to make this choice. And I think this is a reminder for anyone who needs to see this, that you are powerful. This is like your willpower in this ball of light, and it's like, you know what I mean? It can grow and it can expand, and it's really something that can create something, right? This is like existence, I feel like. That's what it looks like to me. Let me know if you have an intuition on what you feel like this looks like image-wise. But I guess just know that maybe there is someone you're bonding with right now, right? You could be bonding with someone and connecting with them. It could be me with my live streams. It could be someone else you know in your life that you're really close to. Maybe you're creating something with them, you know, or maybe it's saying you should be creating something with someone in your life in some kind of way. You know, like create something together. I don't know if any of you guys are having kids soon or anything like that. I don't know. It just looks like a life birth of something. But yeah, come together and make something good with someone. You know, it could be one person, it could be a group of people. And then, let's see. Sorry, I'm just gonna look at a comment or two. Some of these are deleted though. Thank you, Dwayne. The dude Eric said, when I think of when I picture my soul is when you're sitting in a super dark room and you would light a lighter. Yeah, right? Doesn't it look like that, right? Like it's sort of, it does just remind me of like life. Like I said the Big Bang a little bit, but no, there's another card that we had before that reminds you of the Big Bang. But this really does like remind you of like a soul or some kind of birth of something, right? So it's really cool. I like that. It's simple, but you can still say a lot to it. And I think that's like, I think also the example is like just starting, like whatever it is that you have in mind for 2025, like let this be your willpower. Allow yourself to just start like one step at a time, okay? Because if you don't take one step, then it won't grow and expand even more, and you know, it can grow even bigger and bigger. And then the next thing we have is an overall theme energy card. It says, be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. I love that. Be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. And we never got this one before either. And then this shows, I like that we're getting different cards this time. This shows like this astronaut, right? Like this is, yep, that's definitely an astronaut. And it has the galaxy like in their helmet. But it's interesting because it's like, you can see this as they're looking at the vastness of like all the possibilities of the galaxy, right? They're like looking at this world in front of them. But it's also like a symbol of like the world is within too. The mind and that the world that you create in your head. And that's why our minds are so powerful. And I've been learning to just like be more aware of that for myself. And it's like I think I've been building this awareness since I first had my spiritual awakening when I was 18. Like, how long ago was that? I'm 27 now. So like 9 years ago. So like it was more like 19, I guess. But anyway, so I think like, you know, we have such a vast world in our mind, and we really do gotta know how powerful we are, and then just how we really can choose any path that we want to be on, and it's all up to our mindset, you know? Just like, you know, I have a friend there's some people I know, like, it's like, oh, you would do so amazing at this and that. And they're like, oh, not yet. I don't think, you know, I'm ready to do this or that. Or I have a friend that wants to make a YouTube channel, like, more consistent. And she's like, oh, my space isn't good enough yet. It's not ready. But look, I mean, you guys probably have seen my space a little bit from the live streams. I have all this clutter everywhere. Yeah, those of you who come consistently, you know that it's about my energy. It's not about how perfect your space looks. And anyone who cares about that, then, like, they're not really there for your energy. And it's just like, why care about it too much? But I get it. Some people want it to be organized. I want my space to look organized soon at some point too. But it's really like, you know, you just gotta start somewhere and know that you're so powerful, and the impact comes like really through what you're trying to show out into the world. If you need a really if you need a really clean space for that, sure. But, you know, most of the time it's like the things that are limiting us really are in our head, and it sets us back. So, yeah. Allow yourself to be brave and authentically you, okay? We're all destined to just be fulfilled, honestly. We're all destined to be fulfilled, whether we see it or not. But, you know, when you really think about life, and then when you grow old, right? It's like, what kind of story would you tell, right? So, that's cool. You said the subtle art of not giving a fuck. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to tapped into that. I think so. It's like a combination. It's like you have to give enough F's to like create and really have, you know, you have to have a passion to just live your life and to like really create something, make an impact. But at the same time, you have to not care. You have to have boundaries and detach from like outcomes and like, you know, sometimes what's happening right in front of you and realize the bigger picture. I think, right? I think that makes more sense. When you think of that's little art not giving an F, right? The dude Eric, can I make you a song? I would appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I would love that. I definitely, you know, if there's a way I can incorporate it into like a reel or a short. Sorry, I'm real. I'm thinking of Instagram now. If I'm able to incorporate it in a short or some kind of video, then I would love to do that too. And then I would shout you out, of course, too. Because I love collaborating with people. Yeah. So thank you for offering that. So now I'm going to be using my Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. I haven't used this one in a long time. And it's Monday, so I figured, why not? And inside it says, trust your intuition. So actually, I invite all of you guys to use your intuition as you see some cards pull up here. I don't think I'm going to do 4 because I end up taking forever to read it unless I can somehow be faster these days. So we'll see what comes through. I definitely just want to hurry up and get this done so I can get my Instagram account back and start working on that, actually. But I'm going to, like, you know, I'm going to tap into this and see. So universe, ooh, no. I feel like this wants to come out, though. So I'm going to let that fall and do its thing. I'm going to grab another one. Okay, universe. So what does everyone need to know? Going into Christmas and going into our New Year soon. Like, it's amazing. So many new things coming in. Just new portal of life. Oh, gosh. I feel like my fumbliness shows that I think there's just a few cards I just want to come through in general. But I want to pick carefully here, so let's see. Maybe I'll do 3. We'll do past, present, future. Or past energies affecting present energies and future, I think would be good. Okay. So do this and this. Okay, let me grab that card on the ground and see what that was. Alright, let's take a look. And this comes with a booklet, so there's specific meanings that come through here. I mean, you know, they're similar to the other cards I would use too when it comes to the sweets and stuff. But they might have other little meanings too. Okay. So I don't know if this will be past, present, future or not. Alright, so what we have here, we have 3 of Cups. We have 7 of Pentacles. Now we have King of Cups. I can explain these for you guys. Okay. So for 3 of Cups, interesting. Usually that's a good sign, honestly. But I don't know if past, we'll see how this ties into the past for those of us collectively. So 3 of Cups, it's usually like making connections socially. So that's interesting that it says that because it's talking about bonding with someone in spirit, right? But in general, just making a connection with people and like combining your forces together. So if you see cups, it's emotions, connections. There's like a heart here. It's just cool. It's like a rainbow. So maybe there's like, I don't know. I wonder. I don't know if any of you guys identify as LGBTQ plus too. You don't have to, but that could be one energy that's coming through here. Because of rainbow. Rainbow heart. Which, I mean, I identify as that too. I'm bi or queer. So that counts too. But in general, I think it's just like a rainbow of love. Like life is like a spectrum of like people, you know what I mean? Like being neurodivergent too, there's like a rainbow that symbolizes that too, being neurodivergent, being autistic, ADHD, all those neurodivergencies. So I think that just shows that there's just like an abundance of having differences and coming together and really creating something out of that. I think that's what's tapping into the overall energy themes that we had too. And I think that this is symbolizing, maybe going into the new year. If it's not during Christmas and you're having a gathering of people, it could be going into the new year. You're making these connections and it's going to feel solid, you know? And you're going to start making these connections that are trustworthy to you. and that you're gonna really be able to create something out of it. Have a good foundation. And that's what I feel with that. And I'm gonna read this book a little more, the booklet, and give us a little more of what they say in here too. So I don't know if you guys, you know, if there's a group of friends that you just feel really good about right now, that you feel solid with in your life. Or if you're gonna have a gathering soon for Christmas, maybe you're gonna meet someone or meet a group of people. Or there's already people it could be people you already know that you're just starting to, maybe you're really actually create something with. So, I like this. So it says celebration, squad goals, community. Celebration, squad goals, community. Community, I like that. Squad goals. I love that. So it said every day is a party. Your social life is roaring with festivities spent with quality friends and family. Ooh. Well, yeah. Birthdays, weddings, happy hour. All amazing opportunities to hang with your squad. You're feeling deeply connected to your community, savoring the moments spent together. Harmony flows through your commitments and relationships, creating balance between work and play. The Three of Cups is also about groups of people coming together to work for a common cause. Ooh, I did say that, didn't I? So if you're feeling stressed, remember to take some time to relax with your loved ones. Rely on your lady friends. Why is it just women? It could be male friends too. It says rely on your lady friends to get you through the tough times. Men should do that for each other too. You know what I mean? That's actually the thing in society. Men need to be there for each other too through tough times. Okay, it says let loose. Nothing is too big or too small to celebrate. Yes, I love that energy. Especially when you're in good company. Cheers to the love and good fortune in your life. Cheers to the love and good fortune in your life. Yes, I love that. So yeah, that's what I was saying, like coming together, and that's what I was saying about this card too, the overall theme card. Yeah, sometimes I doubt myself, and then the cards just lined up really well. So I think because today my energy just is like that. I didn't know how they would come out, but cool. So I think if you're not already, I mean, this came out as like the past card, so maybe there's something you were thinking about, or maybe there were people in your past that you connected with and that you were creating something with. And I think that this is just really letting you know, like, hey, start opening that box again. That it's like a Pandora's box to me. That's coming to my mind. Sort of like with this too, right? Like just the beginning of something new. Like we're going into a new year. So if you don't right now have people in your life like this, that where you can celebrate with and you can really create something with and come together as a community and like really build something, you know, then you know, and if those people don't make you feel good, the people you're around, then maybe it's time to contemplate, you know, these people. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of them out of your life completely, but maybe you limit your time with them, right? And you start nourishing more of the relationships where there are people like this in your life, where you can give the cheers to all your goals and opportunities and celebrate more with them. I love that. And just in general, celebrating, you know, like this is the festivities time. And I know a lot of it's corporate consumerism, but maybe you really genuinely enjoy this time and allow yourself to just forget about the woes of life for a moment. I think this represented my time with you guys too today. You know, let go of my stress from the situation. I was like, I'm gonna show up for my meditation still and relax with everyone, and that's what helped me too. So I'm gonna see any comments on that so far. We can connect more about that soon. I like that all the cards are upright too, so that's a good sign. Think of 3 words for it. Oh, sorry. What was it? You mean for the card or for the song? Eric. Think of 3 words for it. Okay, I'll continue though. I'm gonna wait for you to reply on that. Okay, I love that. I love that. So I think as you're authentically yourself, you're gonna definitely connect with the right people. That's why it's so important to be, you know, authentically you, because you don't attract the wrong people into your life. So I like this. This is allowing you to start a new beginning. Okay. Maybe even think about the current community that you're in. The song, 3 words for it. I'll let you know. I gotta contemplate on that a little more. Maybe you can call it The star child. I think I like that. Star child or the star child. Okay, so now for the presents, we have 7 of Pentacles, which 7 is usually the number of wisdom. In this card, though, Pentacles is abundance in general, not just money. It could be abundance of various things in your life. So money usually comes to mind, though, right? We think of coins because they usually look like coins. This person's watering a plant. This woman here, she looks definitely very mystical, right? It's nighttime. I do like to look at the environments that are around in cards. So at nighttime, it's like when your emotions can come out more. But she's like watering this palm tree of Pentacles. So it's like she's nourishing and growing like her garden, right? She's taking her time, I think, to connect to herself emotionally and have self-care time. That's what comes to mind for me. Or aside from even self-care time, she's taking time to nourish like what matters to her, to what she's trying to build. And you see it just growing. It definitely looks abundant. It's a big plant. You know, she's just continuing to nourish it. So I think maybe this is also saying in the present moment, you could be focusing on this, right? Maybe in the past, it was more like group connections, community, you know, celebrating, or maybe just having a good time. Maybe right now you could also just be replenishing yourself in your life right now and focusing on that so you can continue growing and building and learning about yourself. But trying to create what you're trying to create does take that time to sort of just step back too much from other energies and be within yourself. So it's like, I don't know, it's interesting, a combination here. I think it's that balance, you know? I mean, it did say something about balance for this too, right? Let me look that up real quick. It mentioned... I know balance has generally been a theme since I did the Carter readings like back in like September, October. But I think it's just because we're going into a period now, into the new year, where we're definitely going to need more balance, right? In order to feel sane in this world. So... let's see, harmony. Yes, it says, so it said, harmony flows through your commitments and relationships, creating balance between work and play. So I really feel like this is part of that card in connection to that. I feel like we're needing to balance work and play more, honestly, to feel fulfilled, you know? So I think that's why this celebration energy comes through, because maybe we're burning ourselves out, right? Maybe we're needing to nourish ourselves and water our plant here. And success and abundance and manifesting isn't always work. If you're constantly just on go mode, then sometimes you miss things right in front of you and you don't get clarity on a situation, and you might miss opportunities in general too, aside from what you're already working on, missing details there, you know? You got to take time to rest and take a step back and recoup. I like that. Let me see what comes through in the book specifically. Dwayne said the night is as important as the day for growth. That is true. That is true. And that's something I've been definitely learning about more myself. I'm definitely not perfect, of course, and I struggle with getting enough sleep still to this day, and I'm extremely tired. So I'm like, that's my new goal for this new year, and I'm getting on that tonight. This week it's happening. Ghost said those that look within never do without. That is true. Because if you know yourself, if you know thyself, then anything outside of you can't really impact you in a negative way at the end of the day. Like, it won't bother you. It won't sway you on your path and journey, really. It can bother you a little bit. You're human, but it's not going to sway you off your path. You're just going to know thyself and know what's true. So 7 of Pentacles, it says patience, investment, sustainability. Ooh, I like that word investment. That's something I didn't think of when I said nourishing. And I think right now, that investment came through, I think, for the tarot reading last week too, with the other cards. So I think that, yeah, honestly, this is like manifestation. She really is like, she's watering it, right? And maybe it's going to grow more pentacles, but she's not like worried, running back and forth like, oh my God, like, you know, is it going to grow these pentacles, you know? She's like trusting that she's taking the time to water it and it's going to continue to grow, and she's investing her time and energy into it, but being patient with it and trying to make something that's sustainable rather than trying to just make something super duper fast, you know, just for the heck of it. It's like genuinely building something. It says, hard work pays off. I'll still hold it up. Hard work pays off. The seeds have been planted, and you are now starting to see the fruits of your labor. Ooh. Like, it says, like a badass. You're looking toward the future with long-term strategy. Putting effort into investments for the best returns. Timing is key for the sustainability of your ventures. Cultivating your ideas with the care they deserve. This isn't just about money. This is about passion. That is what I said, too. Abundance isn't just money. You're putting blood, sweat, and tears into something you feel very strongly about. Building a foundation for your personal freedom. Your ideas are coming into fruition. Visibly growing before your eyes. Patience is key, as this will take some time to manifest the way that you envisioned. Ooh, and talk about manifestation in here. No get-rich-quick schemes. It says that, too. No get-rich-quick schemes here. You're in it for the long haul. That's what I said, right? Patience. You can see there. No get-rich-quick schemes. You're in it for the long haul. So, yeah, just be patient with what you're building, and I think it's so important to enjoy the path as we go, you know? Crypto and stocks, LOL. Yes, Dwayne. I'm actually in that, too, and that's sort of one of the things I thought about, too, when I first saw the word investment here. Yeah, I'm doing that too. Actually, guys, if you're not already in crypto and stocks, I encourage you to, well, let me know. I can look up the guy Keenan and Grace on YouTube. Keenan Grace. I don't know if it's Keenan _ Grace. It's just one guy. He only has one account. I've learned about stocks from him, and he is like so legit. He has like a Discord group. I paid like $10 just for the Patreon, or is it every month? I can't remember if it's one-time fee or not, because I feel like I didn't see the charge on my account multiple times. But I've learned from him, and he teaches really well on his YouTube, even for free. So I'd say check him out. Once you know how to do stocks and crypto, and it's booming right now. It's booming, guys. You can make good money into the new year with crypto and stocks. Once you learn it, it's like riding a bike. Then you just people that make money, literally, like, there's someone today who said that they, like, made, like, over $200 in, like, I don't know how many, it was like, how many minutes was that? Like 30 minutes? I'm trying to remember. 15 to 30 minutes, they said. It was less than an hour. And there's some people who make, like, so much money after, like, 4 hours. So it's like, you know, you press a few buttons and you know what to do. Set some stop losses, learn patterns of charts, and then you're, like, good. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about that right now, but I say look into it. And definitely in general, whatever you're doing and you're building in your life, just creating that sustainability and knowing that's okay not to rush it. Like, I know we want, like, financial abundance, but really true abundance does come from, like, within ourselves, and we have to feel fulfilled along the way to what we're building. And if we don't, then we have to find another way to make that happen. It's going to take our time and see what we can do for the long haul, not just so you're like, okay, just so I can have money real quick, you know? Something that you can feel proud of when you're older, and, you know, you can have as a legacy, you know, and impact others into the world too, even if you're not planning to be like some huge leader or anything like that. 1111, yes. 1111. I trust the universe got my back, y'all. I'll get my account back. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it, just like this thing said. But in general, I do that for everything I care about, so I know I'll be fine no matter what. Okay, this is good. And the thing that sticks out to me says timing is key for the sustainability of your venture. So, yeah, I think just knowing, I don't know why for some reason I'm feeling like planning things out still needs to be said. Just trying to have that trajectory of your life, you know, like, make that vision board. If you didn't make that vision board, I still gotta finish mine too, actually. Yeah, if you really do feel strongly about something, it brings your personal freedom to invest your time into it. So, okay. We're going to move on now to the last one. If I said I would be ending at like 11 and I didn't do that. Okay. So, King of Cups is the future, which is amazing. I know in this card it doesn't look like fantastical or anything. But if you look at this, the color of this, there's a lot of green in here. So, actually it's cool because this one has green too. It's like aligned with the heart chakra, which is abundance, love, and financial. Like, think of money, right? And then there's purple in the back, which is like intuition. Like, crown chakra is like the pink and purple, and then that's like the indigo, like third eye chakra. So intuition, and then just knowing, trusting, knowing. And it's that energy and just being patient, right? So that's cool. And then I think with this, I realized that with these cards, actually, the colors definitely match with a lot of what's going on in here. But yeah, King of Cups, this guy, he looks like a mermaid to me, but I don't know. It's green with abundance there, cups, and then emotions, like, I think connections and speaking again. So cups, King of Cups, like, really think about that. If you're the King of the Cups, that's amazing. There's blue energy tones in here. So I think expression, using your voice, speaking, but also mostly like, I think that connection and speaking with people, maybe you're going to be using your voice to be a leader, connect with others, and you're going to grow abundance in that way. And if you're not going to be a leader, then I think you're just going to be able to like make connections in a way where it helps you thrive. So I want to read the book a little more about this. Yeah, let's see what else it says. That's the energy I do feel though from King of Cups, like, and it's that masculine energy within the cups of emotional energy. So it is very balanced of like masculine and feminine with this. So let's see. So like I think this means like work wise and like all goals and trying to manifest wise, like that masculine energy is coming through for all of us and what we're trying to put forth willpower into too. Willpower, I feel like, comes through with a lot of masculine energy also in general. So King of Cups, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Okay. It says, okay, King of Cups. Equilibrium. I did say balance too, right? Well, at least for the other card. It says equilibrium, mindfulness, humanity. Okay. Equilibrium, mindfulness, humanity. So it says mindfulness is key to making an impact. The King of Cups is able to carry emotions with intention, aptitude, and wit. Sorry, my eye is starting to like burn right now, and I think it's because my face is oily and it's time to wash my face. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Oh my god, what is happening? My eyes. It depends on what I wash my face with too sometimes. Okay. Alrighty, so it says get some rest. Yeah, I need to eat food. I didn't eat. Okay, that's my problem. I need to nourish and nurture myself a little more, and I love giving to other people, but I definitely do need to do that more for myself. So this is the last card for sure. I'm not gonna get any other energy cards right now today. Mindfulness is key to making an impact. The King of Cups is able to carry emotions with intention, aptitude, and wit, clearly scoring high on the emotional intelligence test. He's a master of emotions and is able to apply humanity in his thinking process and his interaction with others. The level of connection he has with people comes easily, as he is able to relate to different personalities, making him an excellent communicator. That's the energy I got. The waters are calm, even when turbulence is present. He is able to weather the storms and handle hectic situations with finesse and grace. His gift for guidance can heavily influence people, and he enjoys helping others. Sounds like me. I'm just King of Cups. The King of Cups is a reflection of you or a man in your life. He reminds you to incorporate compassion, whatever the circumstance may be. I love that. And I think I also want to say it's either you, a man in your life, or a person in general who has masculine energy. Because there's people who, you know, these days there's different genders and orientations. There's people who are non-binary. There's women with masculine energy more than some other men, you know? So it's like just anyone who has a masculine energy where they have like a powerful willpower to them they're able to use their wit, but also compassionately too. They're able to have logic and to have a sense of control, but also connect with others in terms of communication. And I think that as the future card that came out here, I think this is just giving us this insight that into 2025, I mean, even starting tomorrow, going to Christmas, because I'm sure we're going to connect with family members, and maybe you don't get along with all your family members too, right? Or you just might meet people at some gathering. I think this is really urging you to be a good communicator, to take the time to step into your power as you communicate. And be your authentic self, like that came through with this brave, authentic self that this astronaut is. You're this whole world inside your mind. So be the person that you in your heart want to be, that you feel connected and drawn to, not because other people say, oh, it's cool, but because it's who you really are, and you'll connect to the right people. And if there's people that talk down on you and they're not so mindful and they're toxic, then this is saying to handle that with a grace, and you don't have to give your energy into that because it's like a waste of your time, really. I'm looking at the words a little more with this. Connections come easily. Can relate to different personalities. So I think as you relate to different personalities too, you'll also be able to nourish more of what you're trying to build into your life. You can see different viewpoints, but you'll end up seeing what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And you just have to trust that. You have to trust that what is going to happen in the universe, what is meant to happen, will happen as it really is meant to. Like, we may not have control over external things, but we have control over ourselves internally. And the universe will be handing us things, whether we like it or not. It'll bring things in our path that are meant to challenge us. And it's up to us to turn inward, to nourish our garden, to really be able to see, like, how we can have the resources to handle those situations. And we're going to be able to. And this is like confirming this. It came out upright. Even if it was upside down, it's saying, okay, well, work on that so you can be upright, right? Anytime cards come up upside down, I never try to make it a thing where you're like, oh, be afraid, because that's not what it's about, Because you do have the power to, like, control how you want to end up responding to things. And I think, have intention, mindfulness, intention. Have intention into how you're choosing to interact and act with others going into this year. I think that's going to be really important. Having humanity, a sense of compassion, especially because the world is crazy right now and there's a lot of things going on. Even for people we perceive as our enemies or people who don't have the same beliefs as us. And the reason for that is because really the King of Cups knows if you do fire against fire, which this does not really have fire energy, but he's still powerful, right, in here. So if you fight fire with fire, obviously more fire accumulates, right? If you put water on fire, then it will, distinguish. So I think that's a common phrase, but it definitely comes to mind, I think, something to think about. Creating balance. Yeah. And I mentioned balance. Balance, mindfulness, humanity. He's like, he's an actual king, he's a true king. Being able to handle hecticness. He said weather the storms. He's able to weather the storms and handle hectic situations with finesse and grace. You have a finesse and grace about you. It doesn't mean you have to be soft-spoken or don't speak your mind, but allow yourself to just embody this royal energy, because you're a royal divine soul being. We all are. And we just have to own that in our own ways. I love that. Yeah, so just last reminder here. Incorporate compassion and for whatever the circumstance may be, okay? Going into this year, but maybe it could be specifically for your Christmas, New Year celebrations. So, I like that. So that's all for now. I feel like energetically there could be more that could come through with this, but since I'm tired and I just want to figure out how to get my account back because I had some ideas, I'm going to focus on that for tonight. And then whatever happens is what happens. And if I have to make a new account, then I'll do that. Or I'll use my old personal account and just change that to what I had it as. So, yeah, I think if anything, I resonate with all these cards in some way. I hope you guys do too. Just know how powerful you are, really. That's what I see with all these. You really need to know that. And if you don't know yet, please talk to someone, a therapist or someone, or figure out why. I can even talk to you. If you don't really know why you don't feel in your power, let's figure that out, because, the time is now to figure that out, Don't wait until you have your dream certification or dream job. Like, step into your power now in whatever way that you can. Because there is always something that you can do and always a way you can show up for yourself and others, and you don't have to be perfect at everything. The physical is the physical world. When we close our eyes, the internal world is really all that there really actually is. The external world will be dead when we die. We don't see the external world. Our energy transfers to people and other things. And yes, the power of now. Dwayne said it. The power of now. Thank you so much, guys. This is it for tonight. Be that brave, authentic soul you're always meant to be. And connect with people. Really bond truly in your heart with people, you know, and see them where they're at. If they're not at a place you're at, or people that you appreciate, really let them know. Because, you know, time goes by and you never know when someone could pass from your life and you never get to talk to them again or anything like that. So it's important stuff. Be in love with yourself. Be in love with life. Thank you so much, Dwayne. You have a wonderful Christmas as well. Wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas. And I'll figure out New Year stuff. I don't know if I'll still be doing a live stream next week. I can't look at the dates. And then there's Dokes. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you too for always showing up to my live streams as well. You know, I show up and show out because this genuinely really is what I love to do and enjoy doing it. So that's why it sucks though that my Instagram got disabled due to like people being haters, and I believe in karma. I mean, the karma's already happening within them, you know. They're so unhappy that they feel like they have to do that, and it's like, yikes. I'm so sorry for them. It's not the end of me. There'll be more. I think I'll be back with it. There's a few things I can do that I was trying to look up earlier, so. And I don't know if there's a way for anyone else. If you guys, I asked my best friend to report, see if there's a way to report to Instagram, something like that, like wrongly disabled account and other things like that. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make you guys do anything like that unless you had time to. Maybe we could power together and figure it out. But I don't. Just Christmas in 2 days. I don't want to make anyone like go through some extra stuff like that right now. I'll figure it out and see. But yes, thank you. Thank you guys. Much love. One love. Remember your power. Peace. Bye. Love you guys.